So a very special guest who's here to make a very special announcement, Kathy Brown.
Some of you I've just met, and thank you for coming. Everybody, thank you for coming. Some of you know me really well. My two of my sons are here, and my two grandchildren, my daughter by marriage. I don't like to call her daughter-in-law.
Excuse
She's more
me.
like a real daughter.
Next one, in front of the flag.
Thank you.
Good headings.
Choreography.
I was not politically active or involved until the TARPs. I'll admit, I went to work every day and worried about my family and paying my bills and didn't really think about what our elected officials were doing. I had no idea who my local elected officials were. I barely knew who my federal representatives were down in Washington. But the TARP really woke me up, and I was looking for something I could do to talk to somebody. I called. I was part of the people that crushed the phone system in Washington and the mail servers when they were debating the TARP and deciding. And I didn't know what to do. And then I saw people out and talking about it and educating themselves and getting politically involved with the Tea Parties. I went last April 15th and met some nice people, and I went down to Washington, and November, I went 9/12 last year just to be with the other people that were feeling the same way I was, and there were over 1 million of them. And no, regardless of what they say on TV, I was there. There was giant crowd there, and it was, I would compare it to the atmosphere of a craft fair. Everybody was polite, everybody was friendly, everybody was nice, and then I went again on November 5th to actually go in, and I went with the mom group in a van. My friend Lisa's here, and we have a mom group. Jeannie, my best friend ever, she's the Connecticut leader of As a Mom. So it didn't seem like it was enough to just go and try to talk to these people that wouldn't even look you in the eye. They won't even look you in the eye. So I said, well, what can I do? So I joined the I-Caucus, and we were vetting candidates that were running for federal offices. And I asked them, I said, well, what are we doing locally? It just seems like the local people, we can go and look them in the eye. They're right there. They're right up in Hartford. Or Mayor Bob, he's right in the town hall. You can talk to them. You can reason with them. So then Joe Markley, he called me up, and I asked him, I said, well, who do we got in my district? He said, I never run for office. It never occurred to me on my own. But the more I learned about it, the more excited I got about it, and I really feel that the best way for me to get representation is to step up and take a turn. It's a civic duty, and that's the way I feel about it. I will base any decisions that I make up in Hartford on basic principles of limited government, fiscal responsibility with taxpayer money. The people in Hartford are the stewards of taxpayer money. That money is my money, your money, it's our money. It's not their money to just spend on bailouts and frivolous expenditures that don't run the government. I mean, limited government, not what we have now, and it's just completely out of control. But that's my story, and I really am going to put everything I have into it, and I can't do it on my own. I need as many people to help me as I can. It's going to be a tough road. The person who's representing our district now has been embedded there since, I think, 1992, and people say she's a nice lady, and I'm sure she is, but I'm watching businesses on my job, I'm watching businesses pack up and move out of the state or go out of business, one after the other, and people are slowly losing their jobs and not able to find new jobs. So I just really hope I can earn all of your support, and I can get you to get behind me so we can all take our seat at the table up in Hartford. Thank you.